4.0 didn't even get let in. What? Oh yeah.
That's
992. We just randomly went on a Chipotle run, and my friend Mark was driving on Highway 7 over there, and he sends me a picture of this Huayra Roadster just driving around in traffic. So he saw that turn in here, so I'm like, you know what? It's on my way home. I gotta stop by and see this car and take a picture because it's a freaking Pagani Huayra. So yeah, full purple carbon on this Huayra Roadster. And the cool thing about this one, I don't remember if it's I think it's two local owners. This car was always here in Toronto, so it's kind of nice that we're starting to build up a Pagani community here in the city. But second owner, usually, you know, you'd think this car would get shipped to the US or something, but it stayed local, and the guy drives it even more than the first guy. This car gets spotted consistently getting driven, so respect to the owner for actually using the car and enjoying it and having it kind of out to be seen, just, you know, in the public. But yeah, I think this car had a little transformation because I think it had some gold accent stuff which they blacked out. I think it may have been matte carbon before, which they changed, but they did a little transformation before delivering it to the new owner. But man, it looks so cool. The gold writing, the quad exhaust, signature Pagani, everything is carbon. The AMG V12, and look at the interior. This is freaking crazy. Just in Toronto, I mean, this used to be like, when we saw Pagani in Toronto, it was because a press car was here like once a year for something and everybody would run to it. Now we just see it randomly outside of a restaurant. Guys, we're at the PTN event, the season opener of PCNT. This is going to be one of the biggest Porsche shows we've seen probably in Toronto. We did unfortunately get here in the BMW 1M, which we're going to do a lot of adventures with this weekend, but we're going to get into this 997 GT3RS. We're going to drive that into the actual show and find a good spot for it. No stickers on this one. Carbon ceramic, so it's pretty different from the gray one we normally drive. And this one also has the comfort seats, at least for now. Pretty clean car. Looks brand new, honestly. But yeah, these seats are probably going to get switched pretty soon for the buckets. And yeah, let's go pull this in. So we are in the 997 and literally doing this small drive from one entrance into another and pulling in. So it's Porsche parking only today. And yeah, let's see what's here. Okay, so getting out, I'm definitely not matching the car today, but kind of matching the brakes. But 997 just parked. I think we're the first ones here with 997. Ton of 992s, 991s. This is just pretty much a GT3RS only section. As you can see, all different colors, different generations. Pretty cool. Before we go outside to look at what they have there, because as you can see, it's a ton. I think this is a car that everybody just forgets about. I mean, nobody talks about the speedsters anymore. The 991.2, pretty much a manual GT3RS with the top down. Like, nobody talks about these, but I think these are the best cars to buy if you want to invest in a car that's going to go up in value because limited units. Also, probably the most fun to drive because you get the manual and the open top. Like, I don't know how people kind of forgot this car exists. Here we have two green GT3 Tourings, one with carbon buckets. I think, actually, I don't know what kind of green this is, but it's not bad. Then we have Lucas's with the comfort seats. I think he's probably more kilometers than me by now, probably 65 or something. We got to ask him, but crazy. This is going to be a 1,000,000 kilometer GT3 at some point. I thought that was a GT2 for a second, but I don't think so anymore. I'm pretty sure that's just a 997 turbo with a few GT2 bits. Spoiler is definitely not a stock spoiler. Oh, GT3 over there, pretty cool. Tech Heart Turbo S. Now that's something interesting. I don't think I've seen one of these on the road before other than at Car Week. Spider RS. So this is pretty much a GT4 RS, but in a convertible. Honestly, I think it's a cool idea. And the cool thing is you don't lose the crazy intake noise because you still have it right here. I mean, this is honestly awesome. I would love to try driving one of these. I've never driven a 718 Spider or a Spider RS. 718 Spider, pretty cool. I think it looks like Gulf Blue. Then we have a duo of GT3RSs right here. 992, 991.2, non-YSEC. But this is a YSEC car. I love these in yellow, honestly. Like, such a cool little duo. But these things are so much more aggressive than the older ones that already look crazy. 991.2, we saw this one before with the license plate sneakers. Best car, carbon seats. 991.2, just the most kind of engaging but doesn't want to kill you car. If you want to drive your sports car a lot, this is the car to get. Shark Blue GT4. Shark Blue GT4. This honestly looks amazing. I really like the touring and this like matte silver. I guess it's just silver paint with matte PPF, but not bad at all. Ruby Star 992. Ruby Star 992. Guys, 997 turbo. Just buy it. Just buy it. Okay, this is a cool duo. One, because Shark Blue GT4RS, honestly a pretty good color for the car, but we always see the 718 Spider in my videos, and I absolutely love that he painted the bottom in white. makes the car look so good. There's not a lot that you see with body color kind of plastics around. And the only thing is I feel like if you scrape it, the black is going to show so much, but it looks so good all white. Ooh, SLS. GT3RS. Lava Orange 0.1 and an Aventador S. Ooh, that car, definitely no issues with scraping, but pretty cool car to bring here. So many cars pulling in, it's crazy. Now that's a lineup. 4.0, two 3.8. No. 4.0 didn't even get let in. What? Oh yeah. 964 RS, another 997, and another 997. Goddamn 4.0, let's go. Damn, 4.0, carbon ceramics, white wheels, 964 RS, and two more 3.8s to follow just in case. That's a showstopper. That's the car we wanted to see. You never see these 4.0s anywhere. So we have 997.1, the 3.6 right here. Then it goes to the 997.2, the 3.8, which is what we drove in. But then we get to the real baller, the 4.0. This car is so rare, one of 600 ever made. Like, these things are worth about $1 million Canadian and the 600s US. And then two more 3.8s, but like all the different generations of 997 and like I think best GT3RS is hands down. 991.2 GT2RS. Honestly, notice how many GT3RSs are here and not one of them is a 2RS. Probably 1 in 15 or something is a 2RS. It's such a cool car. It's 700 horsepower. Not bad. Look at this. Like, GT3RS section is there. It's already pretty full. We have a GT3 here, RS pulling in, another RS there, another RS there, another RS pulling in. The car, but yeah, look, another RS, 0.1 RS, 992 RS, not even in the GT3RS section. GT4 RS, another GT3 RS, two more GT3s. This is crazy. Like, this is probably the most packed PTN I've ever seen. Another GT3, a GT3 Touring. They're literally everywhere. Two GT3 RSs right here. Absolutely wild for a PTN show. The amount of RS cars here is absolutely insane. That is a solid spec with the red wheels. I like that. So showing up to a Porsche event, you definitely don't expect this, but McLaren Senna, pretty cool. Definitely a shutdown kind of moment. Very different from anything that's here, but center of attention nonetheless. All the crowd at pretty much a Porsche event is right where there's two cars that aren't Porsches, the Senna, and obviously nobody's looking at the 1M, but the 1M. This is a crazy GT3 that just pulled up. Carbon ceramic brakes with the white wheels, which is something that I sadly don't have, so my white wheels get destroyed. But white mirrors, white kind of ends to the wings. It's got the blue kind of in-seat inserts, like looks crazy. Y-Sec package, carbon everywhere. This is probably the wildest spec GT3RS I have ever seen in my entire life. And we got the 992 GT3 in Mexico blue parking and the 991.2 GT2RS leaving. Pretty sick. That's 992.
No, that guy, he's one of the service advisors here.
So 992 is leaving, and we got the 991.2 leaving as well. If I'm not mistaken, we reviewed this exact car about 2 years ago, but I'm not too sure if it is this one. And the Senna is rolling out. Okay, this could be crazy. Let's watch this. So we got a GT3 right here, 997, with these huge buckets that look like from the 996 GT3RS. Then, is that a Cayman R? Those are rare. I don't think this color you could get on anything other than a Cayman R, but yeah, that was kind of the GT4 before there was a GT4, maybe a little bit softer. But look at that, the 4.0 is leaving. Hopefully we get a good exit. Let's see. Oh, and the 964 as well. And then 964, 4.0, let's see if we get an exciting exit. And another one, the 3.8. And this is apparently the only one in this color, 3.8 in the black, with the kind of gold orm accents. Not a bad duo.